The annual Optimist All-Star Girls Volleyball Games at Folsom Lake College. You know what we need to start this highlight is a worm-off between Vista Del Lago's Ella Triplett and Pondo's Rylan Hooker, and Triplett takes it. We are off to a great start here. Small schools up first. The South comes out swinging. Rosemont's Clara Belknap coming right into your kitchen. But the North responds with Jaden Hoffman of East Nicholas, more than 1,500 career kills for the Spartans, and she's got a few all-star kills now to that tally. The North ties things up at 8 apiece. Nevada Union's Taryn Parmenter hits the deck to keep it alive for Sutter's Lola Housley, but the South makes a push. Vacaville Christian's Olivia Kutch had 4 straight kills late in the first, and then in extras, Vanden's Piper Olson tells Ponderosa's Sam Hawley, "Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it." The South takes the first set 26-24. Switching sides for set 2, Rosemont's Clara Belknap is just 5'4", but she can touch some sky. 388 kills this year for the Wolverines. More on her later. The North trying to make a move now as Wheatland's Callie Banuelos gets in on the fun off the feed from Bear River's Taryn Cleek, but a pair of Liberty Ranch Hawks start taking over for the South. First, Rachel Smith helps out on the block, and then she goes headhunting with the double tap. And then her teammate Peyton Snow getting her some, going down the line, giving the South a 7-point lead. And the North keeps it tight as Roseville's Megan Newton and Madeline Magnani team up for a big block. But set 2 is closed out 26-24 on an ace from Pondo's Rylan Hooker. Nice serve from the UNR commit, and the South goes up 2-0. In the third, Peyton Snow with a snowball checking in on someone's dental plan. But Sutter's Lola Housley returns the favor, and again, it's a tight contest throughout the third. Great hustle here from the North in this rally. Wheatland's Kamiko Cervantes and East Nick's Jaden Hoffman scramble to get it over, but Vanden's Piper Olson catches everyone out of position with a sneaky dump shot, and the South sweeps the North. Jaden Hoffman of East Nicholas is the North MVP, while Rosemont's Clara Belknap takes the honor for the victorious South.
It was a lot of fun playing with people that I've played against and who are great players, and it was just a great time. I put a lot of work into this season, and then getting chosen for All-Stars, which is something I've wanted to do since I was a freshman, seeing my brother play in the All-Stars, and so it meant a lot.
Time now for the large schools game. We've got section champions, league MVPs, Division I commits all over the court in this one. The absolute best of the best from your upper division schools. No worm battles to start this game, however. That's all right, though. We go ahead and start things off in the first set. The North team on the far side of the net, and this was a familiar sight all year for the Folsom Bulldogs. Grace Port sets Lindsay Olson, a big reason for the Bulldogs winning 32 games this year. But the South claps back. Lillian Ricks of Pleasant Grove, she and Lindsay Olson are going to be teammates at San Francisco State next year. More from the North, though, as Granite Bay's Abigail Gottwalls, a Vanguard commit, hammers one home. And we're all square at 20 apiece when Oak Ridge's Riley Elliott tools one off the block. But the South pulls out the first set win 25-22 as Grace Carollo of Christian Brothers has an ace up her sleeve. South up 1-0. Switching sides for set 2, more Christian Brothers. Kamaya Harris somehow threads the needle between 2 blockers to bang this point home. And then Pleasant Grove's Isis Castile, the Norfolk State commit, going tool time. That gives the South a comfortable lead, and they would go ahead and close this thing out 25-15 as Reagan Deneen of Christian Brothers puts it away. There were 5 Christian Brothers Falcons in this game, and they've got the South up 2-0. But the North would not go away quietly. Oak Ridge setter Avery Town starts going to town. She went to battle against some SFL opponents like Lindsay Olson of Folsom and Del Oro's Grace Cool. Well, now she gets to set them in the All-Star game, and the North takes a 26-24 win in set 3. To the fourth now, Grace Port hits the deck and gets it up for Wood Creek's Taylor Rice, who finishes the job for the point. And the North has all the momentum right now, but PG's Lillian Ricks takes it right back for the South. Ricks had herself a nice little all-star game. More from Christian Brothers. UC Davis commit Faith RABB-PATTERSON. Man, that is just rude right there. The South is trying to make a push, but the North ties things up at 2 games apiece as Taylor Rice fires a rocket off the block, and we are going 5. In the 5th, South on the near side, Amy Ito of Vision's Early College Prep in the house, sneaking a point past the North. We're all knotted up at 13, but Folsom's Maddie Seabury wasn't playing around in the 5th. The South would force extra points, but on match point, Rockland's Mackenzie Murphy sets Taylor Rice for the win, and that is what an all-star game should look like, folks. A 5-set banger goes to the North. Amy Ito of Visions Academy named the South MVP, while Avery Town of Oak Ridge wins it for the victorious North.
It was hard playing with each other for the first time. I mean, getting connections with my hitters was definitely really challenging at first. Once we started picking up our passing, everything fell into line. We were working on our free ball play that we practice at practice. We gotta have fun playing this game. It's a lot of our last time playing volleyball, so feels great.